right, we got 20 in an hour. Let's see if we can reach that. What a day, huh? Yeah, it was a good day. There was a lot of things I realized today in my life. I realized you can try your best. What's up, Kai? I realize you can. Please hit the thumbs up, buddy. I realize you can try your absolute best sometime and it's still not good enough. Does that mean I'm gonna stop trying? No way, Jose. We're gonna keep trying. We're gonna keep going. It's just about finding somebody that knows your worth and that's on the same page. That's all. Luckily, I'm mature enough to know. Oh, that was interesting. Luckily, I'm mature enough to know what's going on. What's up, Jacob? What's up, Jacob Dean? You doing good, buddy? You doing all right? Welcome in there, Jacob. Y'all smash the thumbs up on your way. I think I'm gonna turn off the light. Just sit in the dark and talk with y'all for a little while. Once again, we will have. Well, good, Jacob. We'll have our morning stream. I have a review tomorrow morning. A drink, some candy. That's probably what I'm gonna be reviewing tomorrow morning. A drink and some candy. I don't have much to stick in the box in the ice chest tomorrow, so it'll probably be a drink and some candy. But we'll review that tomorrow morning, early in the morning, probably at 4:30. What's up, Daniel Barry? What's up, buddy? You doing okay? Hopefully everybody had a great day today. Okay, Forts. Yeah, feel free to add me on Facebook. Facebook now. I'm gonna do some other platforms next year. What's up, Kyle? What's up, Jacob? Daniel? We got 10 people in here. Y'all hit that thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe, share. What's up, Mercy? Saul Martin, what's going on there, brother? How you doing today? How was your day? You ready for Thanksgiving? I'll probably be busy tomorrow night getting ready for Thanksgiving, so just to give y'all the heads up. I found me a radio station, y'all, that plays this time. I like Christmas music. Do y'all like listening to Christmas music? I like me some Christmas carols. The holidays are a fun time, but for the people cooking and stuff, it can be a stressful time too. It's a lot of work. Some people just show up and eat, and some people have to do the cooking and the cleaning. And you would hope that everybody would help out, but not how it always goes. Some people actually they don't even show up. They prefer not to be there. So look, the truth is that doesn't bother me. I don't want nobody that don't want to be around me. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to be around me, then you don't have to come. It ain't gonna hurt my feelings for you not to eat. That just means more for me, for leftovers. I have an exciting Friday planned, Joe. I'm looking forward to Friday. Got some stuff playing for Friday night. Thank you, Jacob. Let's see if we get some people. You know what I'm gonna do? Give me a second. I'm gonna go share. I'm gonna go share the stream on my Facebook. Let's see if I can bring people in. Hold on. Hey, y'all do that. If you don't mind. All right. So I shared it out on my Facebook. If anybody else has Facebook, please share it out. Let's see if we actually come in. I shared it on my Facebook friends. But if we can get one or two people in here, that'd be really cool, you know. To know that I'm live. I might start doing that. I might start sharing out my streams on the Facebook page and taking advantage of that. Shared. Let's see if anybody comes in, Jacob. So far, we just got 2 of us. Let's see if I can double tap. Nope, it won't let me. Yeah, Big Joe. Big Joe, the enforcer. I'm gonna drink a little pop. Let me drink me a pop. What's up, Young Citrus? Welcome back. Hey, Young Citrus, if you have a Facebook, would you share out the stream, please? I'm trying to get as many people as we can to come chat with us. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Young Citrus is a LSU fan, just like myself. Go Tigers. So we got a lot going on this weekend. We got UL Raging Cajuns basketball on Friday night. We got UL Raging Cajuns football at 2 o'clock versus the UL Monroe. Okay, you don't use Facebook? All right, no problem. We got LSU and Oklahoma at 2:30. So we're going to have a lot of videos to make Saturday night. We got a lot to talk about. Sunday, we got the Saints playing. No matter what happens, still a diehard Saints fan. I'm still going to be pulling for the Saints. And then next week, the following week, I got something going on the Saturday. So, yeah, that's going to be fun too. So next week, I'll have something to look forward to as well. Okay, and then the following week will be the 13th. So actually, the things are starting to get booked up all the weekends, really. Between the time, I'll find stuff to do. That's when it gets fun, when you always enjoyable things on the weekends. That's when it gets real fun. You know, that's when it gets fun. And you got a lot of stuff to do. Or that's when it becomes fun for me. Yeah, Tulane can make the playoffs. I've never been to a Tulane game. Wouldn't mind going someday. Making some videos and taking some pictures. What's up, Joseph Frost? What is you trying to say? What is you trying to say? That's what he's saying. What's up, Big Joe Frost? What's up, ba-bang? Ba-bang, ba-bang, ba-bang. Cupcake this week, then North Texas, presumably. Everybody check out ba-bang Ping Paola, 06, from the Philippines. She's got about 35,000 subscribers. She does a lot of live streams and everything. And she does pin me, so I appreciate her. You still down ASU? What's up, Max Ray? Welcome in, Max Ray. Well, one thing you gotta learn is not everybody's gonna support your dreams. Not even some of the closest people to you will support your dreams. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing? But you gotta make it happen, bro. You got to make it happen. Even when they don't support you, still got to make it happen. If you don't believe in yourself, nobody else will. Once you lose that belief, it's over. You can throw in the towel. When you stop believing in yourself in life, you can just throw in the towel. Because the truth is, when you get older, nobody's going to wake you up in the mornings. You got to set that alarm clock, make sure it goes off. You got to put those pants on one leg at a time. Brush your teeth, put on your deodorant, do what you got to do. You got to get it going. And even when you're doing the right thing, people still won't support you. Isn't that amazing? Gonna watch the Thanksgiving Day parade. Is a tradition. Yes, it is. Young Citrus. I've been watching it a long time. I wake up early on Thanksgiving Day, and what's up, Grayson? Grayson Jays. Thank you, bro. I certainly appreciate that. Thank you very much. We're trying to do our thing. Uploading videos, uploading content, doing live streams. We got a Facebook page now. Crisco's Country Life. We got a Facebook page, so we're trying to get it going. Who knows? Tomorrow I may think about something new. So far tomorrow, I don't know what I would make a video on in the afternoon. I'll probably go live. Yeah, I know going into tomorrow night is gonna be a big scramble for Thanksgiving. It's Thanksgiving Eve tomorrow, so I'm gonna try to do my thing and listen to some Christmas music. I ain't gonna be worried about nothing. I'm gonna just handle my business and do what I have to do. Get ready for Thursday. It's looking like Thursday is gonna be it should be an exciting day. I'm worried it's gonna be a nervous day, which shouldn't be that at all. But that's kind of what it's looking like it's gonna happen. I hate it to be a nervous day, but that's not how life should be. Holidays should not be a nervous time. They should be an exciting time. Then again, the reality of it is not everybody pitches in, and not everybody, uh, not everybody wakes up at 6 in the morning to put a turkey in the oven. It's like anything, though. When you go somewhere, you go a lot of big events, and you walk in, and people they just eat and leave, and I don't know. That's how it goes sometimes, yo. That's how these things go. But still, it should be an exciting time. I mean, Thanksgiving comes with once a year. For me, Thanksgiving is the real start of the holiday season. Some people think it's Halloween, but for me, whenever Thanksgiving comes, that means the cool weather, the real cool weather, November, and almost in December. It's November 25th already. Where did this year go, y'all? Where in the world did this year go? And I keep saying that over and over again, Jacob. Where in the world did the year go? Wow. You know, it just went by quickly. But tomorrow almost feels like a Friday in a way. Tomorrow almost feels like a Friday for me. Don't have to. Well, the biggest thing Thursday will be to, make sure everybody's well fed and there's a place to take a nap after they eat. Because they're going to have some people that's going to want to take a nap. Right now, there's no place to take a nap, to be honest with you. So, I don't know what they're going to do. I guess they're just going to have to sit on the sofa and take a nap. Sit up and take a nap. But I'm just gonna try to enjoy it. I'm just gonna try to enjoy it Thursday. Enjoy everybody's company and enjoy the day. We're supposed to get a little rain over the weekend. I think Sunday. No really cold weather though on the horizon, but you know, football season is ending, and we transition now to basketball. Right now, that's what's taking over. Basketball, college basketball, and baseball gonna start up, and I think in January, early February, baseball will have basketball transitioning into baseball. It's just different seasons, and we'll see. I got a lot of things I want to do next year. It almost looks like every weekend's gonna be booked with something. When I do get time for rest and all that, I'm just gonna get me some rest. But I don't know. I don't know what else gonna happen, but it's still a very exciting time for me. Let me look at something, y'all. Hold on a second. Try. So you can't force a square peg into a round. Just the way it is. We can try all we want. If it's not gonna work, it's not gonna work. Yes, indeed. But I tell you what, we may not be able to force that square peg into that round hole, but we ain't gonna stop trying to force that square peg into that round hole until we get it in there. That's the ticket, brother. We're gonna find a way to get that square peg into the round hole. If it's the last thing I do, we're gonna find a way, Jacob. Better believe it. Better believe it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. One way or another, we are gonna find a way. Yes, sir. We're gonna find a way. If it's the last thing I do on this earth, I'm gonna find a way to get that square peg in that round hole. Yes, sir. That's what I don't understand, though, Jacob. You can look at the video by the kicker for the Saints, and almost 400 views on it. On that video, Saints kicker. Man, where are the people? Where's everybody? Jacob. How's that, buddy? Everybody having supper right now. Maybe they're just trickling in. Second, they got two showing two. What's up, Brian W? Brian W. Brian W. representing the Alabama Crimson Tide fans around the world. What's going on, Brian W? Brian, what y'all doing for Thanksgiving, Brian? I think we doing pretty good, Brian. We just hanging out, the normal thing we do, and wondering where everybody's at. Brian hit me with a roll tide. Yeah, Alabama fans. That's one thing Alabama fan and LSU fans got in common. We both passionate about our teams. We love our teams. There's no doubt about that. I made a little video today promoting the UL Raging Cajuns. They play the UL Monroe Warhawks, and so y'all gonna see me doing more of that on my channel, trying to promote them especially for football season. Okay, Brian says eating turkey. Jacob says I'm good, Brian. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna try to promote the Cajuns more. They really don't have the Cajuns really don't have a big push as far as getting promoted on social media. There's no real big push there. And they need all ticket sales. Brian W sent 100. Thank you, Brian. Brian W. I'm gonna stay live another 30 minutes with y'all, and that'll be it until tomorrow morning. I've been so excited with my YouTube channel lately that sometimes it's hard for me to sleep at night. I wake up at sometime 3 in the morning, and I can't go back to sleep. It's fun to be excited though. Nothing wrong with that. It gets you through the day. Yep, it gets you through the days. Oh, Brian's another one. Thank you, Brian. Brian sent another one. Thank you again, Brian. I put a pretty steep goal right here. I could have put it for 10. I put it for 20. So we'll see if we hit it. I don't know. I set the thing. Brian W. What's up, Nickel? You saw we signed Cade York. What's your thoughts on that, Nickel? Got rid of Groupie and signed Cade York. I always liked Cade York. He was here from 2020 and 2021. I always thought he was a real good kicker here for us. I think he was like, although that's like a 77% kicker. He's been through a lot of teams. Most notably, the last was the Bengals. He got drafted in the 4th round by the Browns. Nickel Pony sent 100. Hey, thank you, Nickel. All right, we might hit this goal, y'all. We got 20. I said it high though. I said it high. I didn't mean to. I should have had 10, but I said it pretty high at 20. But it'd give us something to talk about. Brian W's on a roll. What's up, Brian W? Yeah, I'm gonna go in there and call it a day, y'all. Call it a day. I go to bed early. Brian Capone sent a thumbs up. I got my boys in here now. And all my partners in here helping me out to try to get this goal. Let's get it. 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 Hey, Brian. What's your boy, the quarterback? You think he's got a good chance to win the Heisman this year? Your quarterback over there. I'm not good. I forget a lot, man. He's had a pretty good year. I think he's got a good chance to win the Heisman. Ooh, we had 15 out of 20 on the gifts. 16 out of 20. Nickel Pony sent a clutch. 17. We're gonna get it. It looks like. It looks like we're. Nickel just sent 100. Nickel and Brian bought him. Them guys are getting it going. I'm gonna sleep good tonight. Ooh. at 19. We had 19. What's his name? Ty Wilson or something? Oh, we got it. Goal achieved. You did it. Your goal is achieved. Let's go. Thank y'all, fellas. Thank y'all. We got it. It's fun, you know. It's fun to make the little goals. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. Let's go. We made a goal. I'm gonna do another one. All right. I'm gonna do another one. It looks like y'all enjoy. Y'all enjoy helping me hit the goals. So that's awesome. Ty Simpson, yeah. Thank you for that, Brian. Yeah, he's doing pretty good. You know, hey, Brian, somebody was telling me they got a Nick Saban. My day was pretty good, Nickel. Yeah, it was pretty good. I did a few videos this afternoon. Did a couple of things, cleaned up just a little bit. I got to do a lot more tomorrow night, but uh, I heard that they had a Nick Saban Hall of Fame over there in Tuscaloosa. That actually, believe it or not, that would actually be interesting to see. Nick Saban Museum. You know, Nick Saban. Nick Saban to me is the GOAT. You know, he's the GOAT of college football. Nick Saban. I wish he could have spent all them years here at LSU, man. You know, he seemed to get better with age, but he was just so competitive. Nick Saban. He put a lot of good men out of a job. You know that. I think Nick Saban had to do with Les Miles being gone. Les Miles just couldn't, just couldn't change it up and beat Nick Saban. I'd like to see that, man. If ever, if ever I go back over there, in 1997. The only thing is that to go over there, I don't know where to park and all that. I'm sure the parking is horrible over there, just like it is in Baton Rouge. You ever go to some games, Brian? Like time, if you do go to some games, what time? Like for a 7 o'clock game at night, you got to get there. Right, though. Hey, we have fun in here, man. I hope y'all have a good time. As much as I enjoy putting on these things, I hope y'all have a good time when y'all come in here. You know, it's like a bunch of partners sitting around just chatting. That's what we are, just a bunch of partners hanging out. That's good, Jacob. I'm glad, man. I try to keep it all entertaining. Brian hasn't been to an Alabama game. That's interesting. I don't go to Tuscaloosa too often, and when I do go, I'm just passing through to go to Gainsburg, Tennessee. When I pass, I'm just passing through right off the highway. I don't really go into there. If the Dolphins wouldn't have came calling, he might have retired, and it was not his. We would. Yeah, I still say, Nickel, Drew Brees. If Drew Brees would have went to the Dolphins, just think about that. Had Drew Brees signed with the Dolphins instead of Dante Culpepper, he may not have he may have chips with the Dolphins. He may not have even gone to Alabama. But now that he's retired, what's up, Spicy Dirt? Now that Nick Saban's retired, I can watch him from a distance, and I can be honest with myself about it. I couldn't do that when he was with Alabama because they were just. I think y'all won like 11 in a row. I mean, that's embarrassing. Y'all won a lot. We won in 2019. And Coach O, when we beat y'all in Alabama, 44-41, I believe the score was. Took all we had, though. You were trying to come back in that game. But it's true. You know, it's funny because I saw a guy with an Alabama hat the other day at a gas station around here in LSU country. All right, all right, spicy. So I saw a guy with an Alabama hat, and thank you. Somebody just handled it. Let me see. I don't know who handled it, but whoever did, thank you. Oh wow. Yeah, you know, I saw, like I said, I saw this guy around here with a Alabama hat. Went to the gas station, and I came so close to telling him, you know, that my day's not complete until you give me a roll tide. I mean, I came so close because when you go to Alabama and you pass it through, I always tell people this: that you at the gas station, you at the visitor center. It don't matter where you are. When you got your LSU gear on over there, you gonna hear roll tide. And I've seen it before, and you know, yeah, it's they love their Crimson Tide. Those Alabama, they're very proud of their team. You know, for them, they don't have a pro team over in Alabama, so Alabama Crimson Tide, that's their pro team. That's everything to them. Us, we got the Saints in Louisiana, and in Mississippi too. They don't have a pro team over there, so they love their teams too. Ole Miss, Mississippi State, Southern Miss. Georgia has the Falcons. The Florida has the Dolphins, the Tampa Bay Bucks, and Jacksonville Jaguars. They got 3 teams in that state. Can you imagine? A lot of states don't have one team, and Florida has three NFL teams over there. That's crazy. Tampa Bay, Jacksonville, and Miami, all in one state. Like, when you have 3 teams like that, how do you choose who your team is when you have 3 choices? Alabama and Auburn. I never had, you know what? I'll tell you what, I never had any Auburn fan tell me anything in my life. You know, I've never seen that. I've never had any Auburn fan say, what is their thing? War Eagle. They say War Eagle. I have never had that experience. I've had some Ole Miss fans tell me howdy toddy, and I've never had anybody from any Texas tell me anything. Arkansas is pig suey. And funny enough, I waited for some pig suey at LSU Arkansas game, and they didn't give me none. I waited for that. I was actually looking forward because I like hearing what other teams, you know, their passionate fans do. It makes the game fun. Well, they were winning 14-0 in Arkansas. I thought they would have done something, but the Arkansas fans around me weren't really saying anything. They were pretty quiet. I think it's because they having such a rough year too. Hey, I actually talked to an Arkansas fan this week. That was interesting. It was a lady, and she had an Arkansas jacket, and I asked her about the Coach O situation. See any upsets this weekend? I'm not really sure who's playing. I'm following and UL Monroe game, and I hope LSU upsets Oklahoma. But to be honest with you, I mean, that's gonna be a tough one. I mean, I don't know. It looks like our offensive line is still beat up. Pony, what you think? Our offensive line is still beat up going into the last game of the year. Oklahoma's ranking the top 10. They're gonna be trying to make sure they stay in the playoff. I can't see us beating Oklahoma. How about you? What you think, Nickel? Not the way we played last week. And honestly, the way we played against Arkansas, we only won by 1 point. That was a 2-win team. So we still beat up, you know. We still all beat up, and well, I heard Nussmeier might play, but I just think probably not though. Probably Van Buren's gonna play, and then they're gonna have to decide if they're willing to play in a little bowl game like the Pop Tarts Bowl. I mean, to me that's a shame. You're gonna be playing in the Pop Tarts Bowl. Come on, yeah, man. That's that's I know, nobody's really thinks that's good enough. I don't know. But the Pop Tarts Bowl or the Cheez-Its Bowl, man, for we were hoping for the college playoff this year, Nickel. That's right, Brian. We barely beat Western Kentucky, and their Conference USA team. We were 22-point favorites, and we beat them by 3. So that's a 19-point difference. That's almost 3 touchdowns that we favored to win by than what we actually did. And we're lucky we didn't lose that game. Had they been a little bit better, they would have won that game. You're talking about a 7-5 record. If we don't beat Oklahoma, that's a 7-5 record. That's, I mean, can't do that at LSU, man. You ain't gonna make it. You do that, ain't gonna make it. I'll stay another 10 minutes and chill with y'all. Then I gotta go. Crazy stat on right. Yeah. No confidence in the O line. Yeah. And then I don't know. We got so many going into the spring game next year. I don't know. Oof. Quarterback position. You always got to know who your quarterback is. Are they going to give Van Buren's just a sophomore? Or are they going to give the reins to him? I don't know. I still don't know. I still don't know if he's our starter going into next year. What's going to happen with all that? Our new coach coming in has got some work to do. He's got some work to do, man. I'll tell you what. More than likely, he's going to be taking over a 7-5 team. Because, like I said, I don't think we're going to beat Oklahoma. They just got too much to play for right now in Norman over there. And I don't think we get enough to beat them. So, the new coach will be taking 5 team. I went nickel. Texas to beat game is in Austin. Nick, when you think we're gonna hire a new coach? Do you think it's gonna happen anytime after the bowl games? Yeah, I guess depending on what it could happen after the playoff. But we got a big recruiting day coming up in December and next month, man. That's scary, Nico, if you think about it. I mean, you a recruit, you don't know who your head coach is gonna be. It's one of the biggest decisions of your life. You're gonna be signing a contract to play 4 years somewhere. I mean, I'd like to see something. We need to make something happen as soon as possible. To be honest with you, but these guys want stability. They don't want to just go to they don't want to just go somewhere where they don't know who their head coach is gonna be. And you're the head coach. You got to hire your coordinators, your offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator. You got to get your coaches in there. There's a lot of work to do, man. You got a lot of work to do in Baton Rouge. there is a lot of work to do, man. Whoever comes in needs to move very swiftly after the conference championships. Whew. And talk about a pressure situation that Virg Osbury is under right now. He's got to hire a head coach for LSU that he's got to take responsible for this head coach, and you know the university is still paying $53 million in Kelly. I believe they're still paying on Coach O's contract. That's the last two head coaches had big buyouts. And there's some. What's up, Brody? Yeah, I'm back. I'm fixing to get off though. I'll probably be live for about 7 more minutes. But yeah, Ella, they got a lot of stuff going on in Baton Rouge right now. There's a lot of turmoil. A lot of turmoil, so. A lot of big decisions. But I want to start talking more about the Cajuns too. I find there's not enough people talking about the Raging Cajuns, the UL Raging Cajuns. Oklahoma Frank better be considered. Hey, that would, as an interim, that would make him 3-0. Did I get my nap in? Not really, Brody. Not really. Brian Kelly's trying to sue LSU. Yeah, and that his son graduated from LSU. It was senior night, and they wouldn't let Brian Kelly go to the game. That'd have to be awkward, huh? To not be able to watch your son play his final football game, and because his son's not good enough, I don't think, to play in the pros. So that was probably the last time his son ever got to put on pads. He couldn't even watch his son play in person. To be honest with you, they could have put him in the press box, let him be at least be in the stadium to watch the game. They could have done something, Brian Kelly wasn't a bad guy. He might not have been the right fit for us here in Baton Rouge, but he wasn't a bad person, man. He wasn't. I didn't hear him getting in trouble for anything off the job. He wasn't one of those type guys. He just couldn't meet the expectations here in Baton Rouge and what he was getting paid to do. And he wasn't. He's a grown man. He knows that when he got paid all that money, $95 million over a 10-year contract. He knew He knew that from the first day when he did that interview, when they made fun of him. He knew he was. He knew what the expectations were, that he was to win championships. He wasn't crazy. You don't give somebody a 10-year contract and $95 million and expect less than the championship. That's all to it. You pay somebody that much, they know the situation they're getting into. It's like the calm before the storm, y'all. You know what that is? The calm before the storm. Everything's calm right now. Tomorrow, we're all gonna be freaking out because we gotta get everything clean, everything ready. Thursday, we're gonna wake up and it's gonna start, and it ain't gonna end till Thursday night. Yeah, I told you I had met Brian Kelly's mom. Huh? I told you that story. Met her at one of the games really quickly, you know. Didn't get a chance to snap a picture or nothing. She she just happened to be. I happened to see her little name tag that said, I think it said like Brian Kelly's mom. Yeah, I appreciate you too, Jacob. I really do, man. Thank you for always being there. You've always been there, my friend. Times when I was struggling, you were there. You know, Jacob, that's what a true friend is, Jacob. I want to make a video on that when it's really gonna hit me hard one day. Good night, Brian. Thank you for stopping by. Brian's been a true friend too. Brian's been here a long time. Plus one national champions. Yep. We live in an era where if you sign up to be a head coach, you better be a great head coach, not just a good head coach. To be honest with you. But you know, I wanted to say this about Jacob, yo, while he's here, and I'm not blowing smoke. I'm not blowing smoke. I'm being honest. A true friend. If you have one true friend in life, in your whole life, you're very blessed. Because a true friend may not always agree with you, which me and Jacob never actually disagreed on anything, but I'm just saying, you know, a true friend may not agree with you. He's going to let you know if you're doing wrong. You know, a true friend cares and is comfortable and cares enough about you to say, look, you're not doing the right thing, you know. But a true friend, always remember this, will never disown you. And Jacob has never disowned me, man. Jacob's always had my back. What's up, typical gamer? Jacob has always had my back, yo. I honestly say that. He's all. I think Jacob just always wants to see me succeed. That's all. And I think Jacob just wanted to see me happy. You're welcome, buddy. In reality, it's not just on here, on this platform, but in my real life that I really believe that everybody was wanted to see happy. I don't. I don't think any. I hope there's nobody out there that wanted to see me unhappy and struggling. I mean, you never know. There might be. Well, no, I'll take that back. I made a video about my haters. I know for a fact, y'all, that there are people that watch this channel that sit and laugh at me that I do this because they can't process it in their brain that I could possibly be successful doing this or good at it. Or, you know, they can't process it. Thank you, Jacob. I sure am. That's a lot. That has to do a lot with a lot of maturity too. You know, I think everything just came together at the right time. But yeah. So my haters out there, because I do have them. They don't comment, but they are out there. Just so y'all know. And they'll sit and watch and giggle because you know why? They only laugh at you because you don't have 50 subscribers to go live, though. Hey, buddy. I can't know. They don't watch the live streams. Typical gamer. They don't watch the live streams. They just watch the videos. Unless they watch the live streams on the playback, that is possible. I don't know. But as far as how many subscribers are in my live streams, I mean, typical gamer. If you want to be part of the solution instead of part of the problem, help out and share the streams, buddy. I talk till I'm blue in the face what it means to like, comment, subscribe, share. You're already leaving comments. Double click on the thing, give a like, share. Share on your Facebook, share on your Instagram, everything, man. Be a part of the solution. You know, this is not, I mean, I know we can get more subscribers in here. I mean, we got. Thank you very much, Nickel Pony. You're right about that. Important than likes or subs. Glad I came across your channel and pull for you every day. I appreciate it, Nickel. There you go, Jacob. Jacob's sharing it out. Yeah, Nickel, I got a Facebook page. I don't know if I told you. I think I did though. It's Crisco's Country Life. You can't miss it. If you don't have a Facebook page though, but if you do have one, you can definitely want you to add me. I post a lot of behind the scenes pictures. You know, Jacob will tell you. I've been posting a lot of behind the scenes stuff that I don't even post on YouTube. It's just pictures that I found, and I put a couple of reels on there today of the goats. Hey, I promise y'all this, y'all. And I only got about 7 minutes, and then I gotta go in. Um, whether it's only just us, which is also refreshing. You know, what's up, Nick Ramsey? Okay, you got rid of it. Well, if you ever decide to put another one, please by all means add me as a friend. But you know, um, I wish we had like 200 people in here, but we don't. We still have views on the videos, and I'm still posting videos every day. We just, for some reason, we can't get our live streams up. I don't know why. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Maybe I'm not promoting the live streams enough. That's possible. You know, maybe I got an idea. Maybe I need to have a certain time I go on live streams and share out that I'll be live a certain time. I don't know. Maybe that's what I'm doing wrong. I don't know. What's up, Joe? Joe, 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 Big Joe, Big Joe, the enforcer of the channel, Big Joe. Joe is 7 foot and 400 pounds. If y'all didn't know, he's 7 foot 400 pounds. Big Joe. He's a big dude. Okay, that's why I call him Big Joe. He's the enforcer. He has a mod option on his. You know, he's a moderator and he's not afraid to time somebody out. I gotta hold the reins back because Big Joe will definitely hide somebody in a heartbeat on here. He's very protective. This Big Joe, you know, 7 foot 400 pounds. I mean, this guy is a bouncer. That's what he does for a living. I didn't tell you all that, but he works as a bouncer at a nightclub. This Big Joe. You know, at night. You know, during the day he's actually a bodyguard. And talk about a good dude though. The guy is 7 foot 400 pounds. He's got the heart of he's got a golden heart. Until you mess with me or any one of his friends, then Big Joe becomes Big Bad Joe. Big Joe. Big Bad Joe. You know. Other than that, he's just Joe. Till you mess with one of his pops. It won't take long, no. It won't take long. You go mess with me or you go mess with one of his other close friends. Oh yeah. Joe knows how to bring the rain. Big Bad Joe. Yes, he will. 7 foot 400 pounds. Big Joe used to be a wrestler. I bet y'all didn't know that. Me and him talk a lot, you know. He used to be a wrestler back in the day. Can you come visit me? No, I don't think so, Nick. Why would you want to do that? Kind of creepy. No, but yeah, I've been knowing Joe actually a while, you know, and we were hanging out, and I said, Joe, would you mind, you know, being a moderator for my channel? And you know, He said, sure. Bet you I didn't know that either. But me and Joe go back a long ways. You know, I met Joe through one of my friends, through one of my old friends. He was actually married to. Well, thank you, Nick. I appreciate it, but I try to be. But I met Joe. He was married to one of my friends. Let me see how it went. One of my friends' wife, I think, something like that. And me and him got to talking one day, like many others people I meet, and I told him I had a YouTube channel. So he decided to start watching me and Joe, and we became good buddies, you know. And I'm thankful for Big Joe. I mean, Big Joe is always lurking, you know, and I've always watched because I can tell when how many people's watching. And a lot of people watch, but they don't comment. You know, they just kind of lurk. And I think that's what Joe does. You know, Joe likes to lurk, but he knows and I know that he's always waiting in the wing if I need him. You know. Yeah, he's a gentle giant. He's a gentle giant. He is that Joe. You know, everybody calls him Joe, but I'm the one that gave him the name Big Joe. Cause you know when first day when he came in here, um, I was actually that was the olden days when I used to sit and sleep on my lunch breaks. And I remember one morning he come in here in the stream, and I was like, "It's Joe." And like I said, a lot of y'all don't know a lot of y'all know how big this guy is. I mean, he's a gentle giant. He's got a golden heart, and you know, he's got just a golden heart. This guy, and yeah, he'd give you the shirt off his back. Of course, his shirt's so big it probably wouldn't fit you. The shirt that he'd give you. And then we got Miss Donna. She comes. Miss Donna's probably watching TV right now. She's been a long time viewer. She's one of the diehards. She's also a moderator. And we got Candy and Chip. You know, they met in a vending machine. Candy and Chip, and they're a match made in heaven. You know, they met in just a plain old vending machine. And so you got Candy and Chip, and Mr. Chip likes to fish a lot. He goes into tournaments. Pastor Pencil. Okay, what's up, Pastor Pencil? Kelly comes in here every now and then. She's our resident bodybuilder. She's into bodybuilding, and you know she competes in competitions and stuff, and very nice person. I've met so many people in here. I'm so blessed. All right, see you later, Nickel. Go Tigers. Go Tigers, Nickel. I gotta be more positive, Nickel. We gotta find a way to beat Oklahoma. Pull the upset. We got nothing to lose. How about that? Our backs are to the wall, Nickel. We got nothing to lose. We're gonna win it for Coach Frank. I just gotta get my confidence back. Is what I gotta do before Saturday at 2:30. Got Kai God in here. We finally got some people. We got 6 people watching. Typical game says go Tigers. So I want to tell y'all something else. Being that typical gamer gave me a roll tide. Oh no. Well, how can you say go Tigers then roll tide? You got to make up your mind. Typical game. Typical. I got mod. I'm telling y'all what I plan on doing, y'all. Hit 6K. We're probably gonna hit 6K very early next year. I'm thinking around February we'll hit 6K. But the goal. What's up, Diamond Dimes? I wanna say thank you, thank you, thank you. Everybody check out Diamond Dimes. Y'all do that for me. She's trying to hit 10K. So like either like right now or as soon as I get off in Dimes, let's help her to get 10K. I'm gonna pin her right now. Dimes. I'm gonna pin you. All right. I got Diamond Dimes. Hold on. She's pinned. All right. I pinned you, Diamond Dimes. So, Big Joe, Typical Game, Kai God. Y'all go check out Diamond Dimes. She's trying to hit 10K. She's so dedicated to her channel. She's always on there. She's always, you can tell the people that are dedicated to their channels, and she's definitely one of them. I found Diamond Dimes one day. I just so happened to be scrolling, found her, and appreciated Big Joe. And so I go in her stream sometime, and I mess with her about things, and I said, thank you, thank you. She's actually the one that showed me how to set the goals. There's just mods in here. Yup. Through on us tonight, Typical Gamer. Ain't nobody getting through. And hey, look, if y'all would do me a favor, when y'all go on Diamond Dimes page, leave a message on comment on one of her videos and put something like Crisco sent me. That way she knows, That way she knows that, the Crisco crew's in the house. I'd appreciate that. Thank y'all, man. Thank y'all so much. I think I'm gonna head out now, yo. It's been over an hour, and I really need to go inside and handle some business. So the next time I see y'all, I don't think I have any more videos in me today. I'm just gonna promote and share pictures and try to add some more people on Facebook and do that and hang out a little bit with the family. And I'll probably be going to bed in about 45 minutes. So I will see y'all in the morning. I appreciate it. You're welcome, Mr. Joe, Big Joe, and I don't really talk too much about how we met, I don't really talk too much about that. Yeah, you are a good friend, and you're just a big dude. I mean, 7 foot, 400 pounds. You should be playing football in there, really. All right, y'all. Y'all have a great night. I'll see y'all in the morning. Like, comment, subscribe, share. I'll see y'all around 4:30.